What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope we're all doing extremely well. Now, because we're coming to the end of FC24, it's only right to take a look back at probably the most overrated, the most popular, the most meta formation, the most meta custom tactics we had this year. And unfortunately, this will not be available in FC25 as the centre forward position is missing. So unless they come with an alternative, I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, it's the 4-3-2-1. It's the number one tactics. It's probably the most used tactics in FC24. So why not revisit it? And yeah, this is it in front of you. Everybody remembers it. Nearly everybody has used it. It took me a long time to get used to this particular formation and to this particular setup. It's not just something that you could just jump into and use. You kind of have to know how it works. So as you can see, we've got some really nice players in front of you, and we've got a really nice bench as well, which is insane. And I've even got players I can't even fit into this formation, which is a shame as well. So it's crazy. So I let the AI build this squad for me. So they chose the players and the positions, etc. But the tactics, I think everybody knows the tactics on this now. So yeah, it's running balance 45-71. A lot of people are running 100 depth on this now. I still prefer the 71. It's still what I'm rocking. I haven't changed it. Even with all the patches that we've had, I'm still running the 71 depth. Balanced direct passing, however, this can now be changed to fast build up if you prefer. I prefer it on balanced. Direct passing on chance creation, 50 width, 7 in the box, 3 in the box at corners, 1 in the box at free kicks, and that is my setup. Now, as usual, I will drop some gameplay in, and then I'll come back towards the end of the video and I'll drop the instructions. Now, the gameplay you're going to see is from Elite Rivals. It's all fresh gameplay. It's not stuff that I've done a while ago. It's all fresh gameplay just to show how relevant this formation still is. And if you are late to the party, this will definitely help you through getting some extra wins. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay and we'll come back towards the end of the video. Yeah, so if any of you have followed me for a little while now, you'll know I like to use 2 or 3 different teams throughout my foot champ, throughout my rivals. So you see the main team. This is my second team, which is my icon team. Would love to hear your thoughts and feelings on the icon team because I don't use it that often, but when I do, man, it works really well. So anyway, cut to the chase, the 4-3-2-1, the number one custom tactics on FC24, and you will see it for yourself. So we start off with a rivals game. We're 1-0 down. We get ourselves back into the game 1-1. Then we concede again, so we're 2-1 down. We're constantly fighting against our opponent, which is obvious, especially the higher up you are in rivals, especially if you're a Division 1 elite, it is very much a pressure fest up there. But anyway, we're 2-1 down. Again, don't give up, keep going, keep moving forward, keep pressuring your opponent, and eventually you will get the rewards. And then there we get a lucky goal, so we're 2-2. And again, I'm not changing nothing. I don't, on this particular setup, I only have the one formation, which is the 4-3-2-1, and there we go, 3-2 from a losing position to a winning position. Yeah, so normally I have my slots filled with different formations, but on this occasion I'm just trying to emphasize the 4-3-2-1, and you can see here it works really well, especially the higher up you get in the divisions, purely because your opponent just wants to pressure fest you. It's horrible at the top. I cannot lie, I can't sit here and say, get to elite, the rewards are this, the rewards are that. It's not how it works, guys, unfortunately. You can see we're using different players again, but honestly, I know we're at the end of FC24 and we can get relegated now in FC25, which is a good thing in my opinion, because it means, that's what a nice goal by Haaland, it means we don't have to sit there and get pressured constantly. Some opponents know how to do the press so well without actually having to have press after possession loss or constant press. They just know how to move their players, and those are the players you will find higher up in the division, especially in elite rivals. It is crazy, like this guy here. We're 2-0. We go 2-0 up really quick. I thought he was going to quit, but he doesn't. He changes something around, and the pressure went from 0 to 100 It was crazy how quick it was. So we go 3-0 up really quickly. Nice goal there by Darwin as well. Really nice goal by Darwin Núñez. Yeah, so we're 3-0 up, we're cruising. I'm thinking, what could go wrong? Then you look at the top left on your screen, we're 3-2. Just before half time, we get a nice Haaland goal there, so we're 4-2 up. But it doesn't finish there. It's crazy in FUT Champs and division rivals at the minute. It is absolutely bonkers. So you can see top left, we're 4-4. We're in almost the 90th minute. We get a nice little bit of luck with that pass there. Nice ball to Haaland, and we get the goal. Luckily, we get the 5-4 win. However, this is a thing that's been pissing me off over the last week or so. So you get games like this, you bust your gut, you get your win, and then suddenly, for no reason at all, you get this message pop up. And then it goes down as a fucking loss. It went down, it registered because it gave me the objectives that I was going for in that, but it went down as a loss. So I got 3 or 4 losses in FUT Champs through that. So I decided that enough was enough. I'm just going to stick to rivals. Yes, it's a sweat fest. Yes, it's a pressure fest. But I'm not going to play a game mode where I'm going to get the win, struggle to get the win, you know, against a really good opponent just for the service to go, you're not going to have the win today, fuck off. I'm not going to, I'll just rather sit there and just play rivals if I'm honest. So yeah, that's what I did. But I was using one game, I was using my icons, next game I was using the best players I had, then I was switching to my old Manchester United squad, which you're going to see a video on very, very soon, which I think is going to be pretty fun to see. But yeah, the servers were so bad, so bad. And this is what I love about the 4-3-2-1. That pass there out from the left to the right, as I've said in a previous video, it breaks the AI. The AI cannot pick up that type of pass or pick up that type of ball. They've never patched it. They've never fixed it. If you play an ultra wide formation, or you play with, say, a wide left back and a wide right back, switching that ball from left to right, right to left every time, nice bit of skill there, is crazy. Is crazy. The AI just runs forward. But there is a fix for it, and it's in your settings, believe it or not, if you do get caught with that. And it depends how you have your it's not switch the air balls, it's how you have your defending set up. So if you're using tactical, legacy, things like that, you should really use the legacy defending, because if you press and hold the X button, for example, you will obviously you jockey, you do like a manual, like an auto jockey thing. You want to turn that off, because that is what causes you to have players out of position, because naturally from previous FIFAs you hold the X button for some strange reason. We've all done it, and then when that ball comes over the top, you're already holding X, you've lost your position, and therefore the AI can't recover from that. So just bear that in mind. A bit late in the day for that information, but it has been around for a while, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of going through the motions here and just showing you guys the 4-3-2-1, the number 1 formation in FC24 this year. It won't be there next year. I'm going to just let that out there and repeat that again. It won't be there next year because the CF position is no longer there. So unless they come up with a different version, we're not going to be looking at the 4-3-2-1. I'm guessing we're going to be looking at a 4-2-2 maybe this time, because it is quite narrow up top. Possibly something like that, but we'll have to just wait and see when we get our hands on FC25 for real. Not the beta. The beta is pretty shite at the minute, and the servers are pretty crap too, so bear that in mind. Anyway, you can see the difference between FUT Champs, the division rivals, with the different types of players, how this formation works once you get used to it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump straight into the instructions, the OG instructions. So we're going to go old school on this. So a lot of people now have a different variation of this. However, I still rock the old school version, if you like. So it still defends in a 4-4-2 and it attacks in a 4-3-2-1. My left back, I'm on join attack overlap. My right back, I'm on stay back while attacking and overlap. My 2 midfield players, essentially my 2 CMs, are, I need to change that one actually. So stay back while attacking on both of them and stay central. Back while attacking and getting the box across on one of my CMs. My other CM is just on balance to cover centre. So they're your two CMs when you defend. My right centre forward is on getting behind, come back on defence. He's your RM. Your left CM is on balance, getting the box crosses and cover wing. He is your LM when defending. And then, of course, you have your two forwards here, which are getting behind and stay forward. They're your two strikers. That is effectively your 4-4-2 in defence and your 4-3-2-1 while attacking. Obviously, the different variation of this is have balanced on both of your fullbacks, so just have them on balance. That's what a lot of people are rocking now. I still prefer the old school way, which is only have one of them on join the attack, the other one stay back. So basically, you've got three at the back all the time. So you're not just limited to having two stuck at the back. I'm not going to dribble on about this too much because everybody knows how this works by now. It's just kind of like an end of FC24 type of situation. If you are late to the game, or you bought the game late, or you're coming into it late, definitely this is more relevant than ever. So yeah, hit that like button if you like what you see, subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next video, everybody take care and look after themselves.